A birthday bash, relationship whiplash, and a G&G clash. Now let's rehash it all on Sweetwater Secrets. Hey there, River Babes. I'm your host, Leanne Aguilera, and welcome to your after show for episode 315, Chapter 50, American Dreams. Now, we've got a lot to discuss today, and I'm going to be sharing a new Bughead interview with Cole Sprouse and Lili Reinhart, plus a quick but sweet moment with Vanessa Morgan.
Let's go!
So let's just jump right into the most important plot points that happened this week in the Blue and Gold breakdown. First up, looks like it's time to keep up with the Joneses because they're moving in next door. That's right, turns out Gladys was the anonymous buyer who snagged the Cooper house.
What the hell's Alice Cooper doing in my house?
Thanks to Betty, who heard it from Veronica, Jughead finally found out that his mom is the one who's taking over the candy drug trade in Riverdale, and Jug is pissed.
This is criminal. And it's selfish.
But he just didn't have the heart to tell his father the shocking truth at his 50th birthday bash.
Here's to 50, Dad. And to 50 more.
Meanwhile, Archie has seen better days.
I was doing pretty good, Mr. Lodge, until a homeless kid stabbed me in my house.
He discovered that Hiram passed out 12 of those Kill the Red Paladin cards, so Jughead put his Game Master skills to the test, and they came up with a plan to end this weird storyline once and for all.
And so continues our nerdiest mystery yet.
The 10 remaining G&G nerds, I mean gamers, who had the card each had 3 minutes to try and take down Archie in a boxing match because, sure, it was brutal, it was bloody, and someone even bit him. But in the end, Archie defeated them all. And while Archie was in the middle of the fight for his life, Cheryl and Toni were having a secret rendezvous at Le Bon Nuit, which leads us right into 7 Seconds in Heaven. Now, as you know, things between Shoni have been strained for a few episodes now.
We don't have to go anywhere, ever.
Cheryl has been distancing herself more and more from the Pretty Poisons, and she had a flurry of a red-hot rage when she saw Toni having an innocent moment of fun with Veronica and the gang. After casing the speakeasy, Cheryl crawled back into her cat burglar ways and was about to rob the place. But in an intense twist, Shoni's relationship tension turned into full-on sexual tension, and it was hot.
And nice.
Like, I was shocked that the CW was able to air all of that.
I was in a mood to gamble.
Now, despite the fiery montage, it seems that Shoni's flames might be burning out.
Well, maybe it was too soon. Maybe you moving out is exactly what needs to happen.
This all just feels really sad and weird and confusing and what?
Color me shocked.
But another breakup news. With Gladys firmly back in town and taking over the Cooper house, Alice and FP shared a truly heartbreaking scene. And I'm sad to say it, but it looks like Phallus is ending before we even got to see a smooch.
Do you love me?
Doesn't matter now. It's over.
And as for Veronica and Reggie, well, they also had a tale of woe in this week. Tired of being her hunky sidekick,
I want to matter.
Reggie asked to be a full-on business partner, but Veronica basically said a polite hell no.
Would we even be dating if not for the speakeasy?
Probably not.
Looks like veggie is officially off the Le Bon Nuit menu.
How could you have done something so reckless?
But what about Bughead? Well, they're good. This week, they were a solid crime-solving duo with Archie's best interests at heart. But now it seems like they have a new mission.
Save Jellybean, protect my dad, and run my mom out of town. Do you want to help?
Take a look at what Cole Sprouse and Lili Reinhart had to tell me about Betty and Jug's solid Season 3 journey.
I think it's interesting. I think the teen dramas oftentimes lean into the whole rocky relationship thing, and I think this show does something kind of inverse to that, which is the couples, for the majority of the seasons, stay strong, which I think is interesting. I mean, they definitely have their faults, and Betty and Jughead play into each other's sort of wild, emotional, and investigative passions quite a bit, but I think, yeah, I think they're doing well.
What has been your favorite Betty Jughead scene of Season 3?
Favorite Betty Jughead Season 3? I think the G&G stuff was a lot of fun. I'm interested to see where it goes, because sort of where we're heading is going to be a really interesting path, but I really did like the G&G stuff.
Betty, it's all making sense. All of this is becoming clear.
Cole and I were saying though, I loved the scene when Cole's like deep in the G&G wormhole and Betty's like, you do that.
Yeah, I'll go solve some mysteries.
I'll go solve some mysteries, but you're okay.
Yeah.
You keep playing. I'm gonna go figure this out.
As long as she like knew where he wasn't getting into trouble, she's like, you just stay here, I'm gonna go figure this out.
Go.
It's the game. It makes people crazy.
What has been your favorite Betty and Jughead scene to film in season 3?
I feel like all the episodes are starting to blur together for me now. You know, to be honest, Betty and Jughead have not spent that much time together this season. None of the core 4 has, really, because they've all been on such different paths, like drastically different, with kind of only infrequently crossing each other, which has been kind of sad because we all love working together, but these characters have their own stuff going on. I can't pinpoint a specific, let's say it hasn't happened yet.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh,
still waiting.
I like that.
Yeah.
What has been your favorite Bughead scene so far this season? Shout out your thoughts to me in the comments below as we switch over into this episode's rendition of Hisses and Kisses. First up, Hisses to all of the breakups in this episode. Phallus made me teary-eyed, Veggie made me depressed, and Shoni just made me really, really confused.
Come again?
Moving in with someone is a big step and not something that you should hold over your girlfriend's head. I think it's really mature of Toni to want to have a life filled with friends and fun and a balanced relationship.
What is that exactly?
Moving on, despite the fact that he was tolerable this week and I liked his red sweater, I'm still sending hisses to Hiram. Oh, Archie, I'm so sorry I tried to have 12 guys kill you. Here's a boxing gin. We good? No. Hisses to Gladys for putting Jughead in a tough position and forcing him to keep secrets from his father.
Is there a problem, Jug?
But I'm also sending her kisses because I think she's keeping things really interesting and I'm really digging her whole vibe. Switching fully over to kisses. That one, of course, is going to Fred Andrews and his super sweet bromance moment with FP at their birthday party. We love you, Fred.
Me too. All right. Thanks for being here. Yeah.
Kisses to all the sweet father and son scenes between Jughead and FP, and kisses to the fact that hopefully we're done with this whole Red Paladin nonsense for good.
Time will tell.
Kisses to finally getting some B&V time at their sweet sleepover, and kisses to seeing the fun side of Veronica and Toni's friendship. In fact, this was something that Vanessa Morgan was hoping to see more of. Take a look at what she told me on the set of episode 13.
I love all my scenes with Cammie. Like, I just think that there's some kind of like, it's like Toni and Veronica scenes are awesome. You know, they have a good chemistry. They're a good dynamic duo. I'd like to see more of them together.
We've got a deal.
And we're gonna end it there. Now thank you all so much for tuning in to this Sweetwater after show for episode 315, and I'll see you next time for our super special preview of Riverdale's second musical episode. That's right, episode 316, chapter 51, Big Fun, will be Heathers the Musical, and I've got so many behind the scenes secrets for you all.
Any questions? I thought not. Okay, bye.
But first, please give this video a like, hit subscribe so you never miss an episode of Sweetwater, then head on down to the comments to tell me your hisses and kisses for the week. Which Riverdale breakup hurt you the most? Do you really think Jughead will be able to betray his mom? And which Bughead scene has been your favorite this year? Tell me, and I'll see you soon, River Babes. Bye.